Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest to get help from reunited WWE duo against the Judgment Day, exploring the potential. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest are currently feuding with the Judgment Day after being betrayed by the faction. However, the Terror Twins are at a numerical disadvantage and need allies on their side. In this situation, the Eradicator and the Archer of Infamy might receive help from the recently reunited duo of Sami Zayn and Jey Uso on Monday Night Raw. At present, both Jey and Sami are seemingly back as a team on the Red brand. In recent weeks, the Samoan Twin and the former Intercontinental Champion have hinted at going after the World Tag Team titles, currently held by Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough. With Jey having unfinished business with Judgment Day, a temporary alliance with Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest seems like a realistic possibility. Even when Rhea Ripley made her return to Raw before SummerSlam, Jey Uso expressed interest in siding with her. Therefore, the Yacht Master aiding Ripley in her battle against the Judgment Day makes perfect sense. If this scenario materializes, the alliance could last on the Red brand until Jey eventually returns to the ongoing Bloodline saga on the Blue brand. Many believe that Sami Zayn might also rejoin the Yacht Master and return as the honorary use, possibly aiding Roman Reigns on Friday Night SmackDown. It will be interesting to see how things unfold in the coming weeks and whether the Terror Twins will get an assist from Jey and Sami on Monday Night Raw. Who else can aid Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest in their battle against the Judgment Day? Besides the dynamic duo of Jey Uso and Sami Zayn, Rey Mysterio is another likely candidate who can aid Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest in their battle against the Judgment Day. Rey's rivalry with his son, Dominik Mysterio, was recently reignited when Dirty Dom teamed with Liv Morgan to defeat Zelina Vega and Rey in a mixed tag team match. The last time the legendary star wrestled in WWE was in a dark match following SmackDown on August 2, 2024, where he paired with the Awesome Truth and Jey Uso to score a victory over the Judgment Day. Now that Priest and Ripley are facing Dominik on the opposing side, it's plausible that the Master of the 619 could return to support the former Judgment Day members in their battle. Adding Rey Mysterio to this storyline could make sense and would be an excellent way to bring him back to television on Monday Night Raw. However, Liv Morgan sends clear warning to the Wyatt Six ahead of WWE Raw. Over the past few weeks, the Wyatt Six has targeted Chad Gable on WWE Raw. Meanwhile, the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan sent Uncle Howdy's faction a warning against going after another superstar. The superstar in question is none other than Dominik Mysterio. The former NXT North American champion is now Morgan's on-screen boyfriend after betraying his former on-screen girlfriend, Rhea Ripley, at WWE SummerSlam. He and the Women's World Champion are also members of the new version of the Judgment Day. During Morgan's recent appearance at Fanatics Fest NYC, a fan addressed the possibility of the Wyatt Six targeting Dominik, asking the 30-year-old champion whether she would protect her daddy Dom from Uncle Howdy's faction. She claimed she would protect her on-screen boyfriend from anything that could come his way. Liv, would you protect Dominik if the Wyatt Six went after him? I would protect Dominik from any single thing that could potentially come his way. So yes, she said. Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio will team up at WWE Bash in Berlin. After betraying Rhea Ripley and siding with Liv Morgan, Dominik Mysterio will have to step into the ring against Mami at WWE Bash in Berlin. Dirty Dom will team up with his new on-screen girlfriend to square off against the Eradicator and Damian Priest in a mixed tag team match. Ahead of their clash, Morgan claimed during her appearance at Fanatics Fest NYC that she was better than Ripley in every single way possible. You guys are all gonna cry about it. Do you want to know why? It's because I'm just better than Rhea Ripley. I'm a better champion than Rhea, better athlete than Rhea, and better on the microphone than Rhea. I am better than Rhea in every single way possible, she said. Morgan and Dominik barely escaped Priest and Ripley last Monday on Raw as the latter almost hit her former on-screen boyfriend with a riptide. It would be interesting to see if the Eradicator will get her hands on Dirty Dom at WWE Bash in Berlin. However, Liv Morgan is now a member of the new version of the Judgment Day on WWE Raw. She recently kept the door open to potentially recruiting two of her former allies to the group. The Women's World Champion debuted on the main roster in 2017 as part of the Riot Squad alongside Ruby Soho, Ruby Riot, and Valhalla, Sarah Logan. However, the group disbanded in 2019. While Morgan is now one of the top stars on Raw, Valhalla is on maternity leave from WWE as she announced her second pregnancy in April. Meanwhile, Soho joined AEW following her release from WWE in 2021. She is also currently pregnant. During Morgan's recent appearance at Fanatics Fest NYC, a fan asked whether the Riot Squad could reunite. The Women's World Champion stated that she has a new family now. However, she did not close the door on the possibility of recruiting her former teammates to the Judgment Day in the future. Well, I think that everything that happens in life kind of happens, as it should, whether it's good or bad. I feel like we can never say never on anything. So I'm really happy right now with Dominik and the Judgment Day, but who knows down the line if you have Ruby and Sarah recruited to the Judgment Day. That might be something, she said. The Judgment Day is feuding with Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest on WWE Raw. While Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest were arguably the leaders of the Judgment Day over the past 2 years, the two were eliminated from the group after getting betrayed by Dominik Mysterio and Finn Balor at SummerSlam. The Eradicator and the Archer of Infamy are now out for revenge against their former teammates on Monday Night Raw. The Terror Twins will square off against Liv Morgan and Dominik at Bash in Berlin. Speaking on his The Wrestling Mat podcast, former WWE host Matt Camp predicted that Ripley will pin the Women's World Champion in the German capital to set up a title match between them at Bad Blood. I would think you set up the Rhea versus Liv rematch for Bad Blood, potentially Hell in a Cell. Some kind of big gimmick match. I don't know if you go Priest versus Dom or Priest versus Finn next month, but I would have to think that Rhea gets the pin on Liv to set up the rematch, he said. Morgan recently claimed she is better than Ripley during her appearance at Fanatics Fest NYC. It would be interesting to see if she can prove it at Bash in Berlin.